Success at work means nothing if you fail at home. This is kind of a strong statement, and it kind of is close to my heart right now because I've been grinding at working at my small business for a while now. I quit my job like 9 months ago to go full time as a content creator slash media company owner. It doesn't matter. But what I'm trying to get at here is I've been deeply struggling with turning off work and tuning into family. And it especially is hard when it comes to like the children stuff because I have a 7-year-old daughter, and it's crazy because like once I send her off to school, it's just like grind, efficiency time, like you're trying to match like how can you be the most amount of efficient with the least amount of time possible. I have to go pick her up from school. When school's done, like I only have a set amount of time to pick her up. And I know that you guys are probably dealing with this too. And it sucks because as a male, I feel like we take on the idea of having to support our family, and we want to do it, right? And to be able to do it, we have to get into like this crazy monk mode, workaholic, just trying to make as much money as possible. And it's grueling and it's exhausting. And it's been close in my heart right now lately because it's just extremely difficult, But the success at work means nothing if you fail at home, like I was saying. And some tactics that I've really found that really help me is kind of getting into a mind state of telling myself that these people could just go missing and people die. I know it's kind of a strong statement, but what I try to do is every minute I'm with my family, I try to approach it in the mind state of these people could not be here tomorrow. And it really works for me. It really kind of helps me just unplug that big switch from work and kind of just dial into the family time. And I know maybe you're struggling with this too. You guys will have to let me know in the comments, but it's extremely difficult, especially as a man. I sometimes wonder if I have like mild autism when it comes to working, because if you left it up to me as an entrepreneur, I would just work and work and work. It's just, and a lot of times it's almost like I work for fun, which is a sad statement, but the work actually becomes fun because I fell in love with the process of making money and the money helps my family be happy, and it helps. It all, in turn, results from the work, and it makes me love the work because the work is what made all of the rest of it happen, if that makes sense. And maybe you feel the same way, and that tactic right there is kind of how I have helped myself to unplug. And it's especially hard on like the weekends when you try to go like a full weekend with the family, and it's just like, man, I just need some time to myself. I need to get on my computer. I need to get in my emails. And it's just like, it's almost like an addiction, And I think first admitting it is step number one, and to just kind of vent a little bit. I used to do therapy, but I find that just talking with like-minded people is a lot more beneficial than talking to some random therapist you're trying to find. That's, therapists are tough to come by. You almost got to find like a certain specialized one in your problems, and the entrepreneur ones are tough to find. But yeah, that's a whole other side story. So hopefully this helps you guys kind of lock in your family time, because you have to remember that the success, I also try to phrase it in my head to understand, without my family, I wouldn't have the drive to work. Because if my family in a scenario, like say they all disappeared or died off, which would be horrible, but in that fact, I have to ask myself, if they weren't here, I probably wouldn't have the motivation to work at all. I'd probably be under a bridge somewhere. So the two, your family and work, have to coincide and mesh together perfectly. And I know it's a hard dynamic to kind of master. I'm still trying to navigate this as I go. Just kind of sharing some points that I think may help you if you're having troubles like unplugging from work and doing family stuff. I know it's extremely difficult. My daughter, I'll be on a business call, and then like 10 minutes later, I'm playing Barbies with my 7-year-old daughter, and it's just like, it's tough, man. So I'm claiming defeat here and admitting to something I need to work on. And maybe you also share that. So hit me up in the comments, guys. Success at work means nothing if you fail at home. It's a strong statement to live by. So, all right, guys, consider subscribing. I'm Chris. I'm just a normal dude trying to do the damn thing here. So, I'll see you in the next one.